than those used during the Korean War. The casualties are sped to the nearby tents of this modern surgical hospital. First step for some is the X-ray tent. Here, trained technicians and radiologists work speedily to take X-rays which will later be useful to surgeons at the hospital. Laboratory technicians determine the blood types of newly admitted patients. They prepare cultures when necessary. Men at microscopes backing the hospital's surgical teams. The evacuation hospital has most of the facilities of an up-to-date big city installation. Combat soldiers are only minutes away from the finest of medical care. Reassurance for our fighting men as they prepare for battle. Doctors changed the cast on the arm of a recent casualty, now well on his way to full recovery. And in the hospital's wards, nurses minister to the needs of sick soldiers, comforting them as women through the ages have comforted those fallen in battle. Kind and competent hands working to make the wounded well. And these nurses share the rugged life of the soldiers in the tent city that is a modern field surgical hospital. But there is always time to be a woman. And of course, the wash must always be done by hand. But their main place is in the wards and operating rooms, working side by side with the doctors of the U.S. Army Medical Corps. In surgery, a doctor of the evacuation hospital prepares for an operation. In this maneuver, it is presumed a seriously wounded man lies on the table, requiring immediate surgery. Transfusions will make up blood loss during the operation. The anesthetist begins her work and the operation starts. The goal of this medical evacuation maneuver has been to make sure that every fallen soldier has the greatest possible chance for life and to bring the severely wounded speedily to the skilled hands of the surgeon and his supporting team. It is in their hands that the well-being of America's armed might lies.
Yes, it is our men of medicine who fight the Army's quiet war to save men's lives. And if shooting war should come again, the men and women of the Army's Medical Corps will be there to see that the wounded shall live. Now this is Sergeant Stuart Queen, inviting you to be with us again next week for another look at your Army in action on The Big Picture.
The Big Picture is a weekly television report to the nation on the activities of the Army at home and overseas. Produced by the Army Pictorial Center. presented by the United States Army in cooperation with this station.